Hello everyone, this is Kriscell from Kristainment and I hope you have a wonderful day today. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 3 weirdest insurance that I can find in Singapore. Okay, I know many of you will say, what's so weird about the insurance? I've seen weirder ones like, for example, alien abduction insurance, birthday crushing insurance, wedding don't go on insurance. Alright, those are really weird insurance. Okay, but the 3 insurance that I'm going to share with you, alright, they are not just weird, okay, but they also serve a very practical purpose. Okay, they are very down to earth type of insurance. Okay, but before I did dive into the 3 insurance, if you are new to my channel, remember to click the subscribe button and hit the bell button. Okay, hit the bell button so that you'll be notified of any new videos that I'll be doing. Alright, so what is the first weird insurance that I'm going to talk about? Okay, the first weird insurance that I'm going to talk about actually arises because of COVID-19. It arises because of COVID-19. As you guys know, COVID-19 actually impacted many businesses worldwide. In fact, many businesses had to make special arrangements, for the safety of their staff. Okay, one of these safety or special arrangement that they have actually made is actually the flexibility of having to work from home. Alright, I know many of you are smiling now, right? In fact, some of you are working from home. Okay, me, no, I'm not 100%. I'm alternate work week style arrangement. So, 1 week I'm in the office, the other week I'm working from home. Okay, so I didn't really enjoy the full work from home experience, but I think some of you are enjoying it now. Okay, and I know you love this work from home arrangement. Okay, especially now you get to spend more time with your family. Okay, not only you love it. Okay, a lot of insurance company also see this as an opportunity and they introduce this new weird insurance known as the work from home insurance. Okay, so what does this work from home insurance cover? Okay, you will ask. Okay, so one of the most important benefit, I'll say the most important benefit, okay, and it's the number 1 benefit they actually highlighted, is the mental support benefit. Okay, working from home isn't easy, to be very frank, it isn't easy. In fact, it's very stressful. It's very hard to draw that line between work and home, especially in one environment. Okay, it's like now I'm typing on my laptop and turn around, I see my family. So when is it family time? When is it work time? Because of this, right? This constant juggling between work and family. Okay, it can become very, 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 very stressful. Okay, very, very stressful. And this insurance, this work from home insurance actually provide cash benefit. Should anyone need to see a psychiatrist, then the cash benefit will then come in. Okay, so other than this benefit, what other benefits does it have? Okay, it does cover some, I would say, good to have type of benefits. Okay, for example, if you have a fall or if you have a burn while you are working from home, then same thing, the insurance will also provide you with some cash benefits. Okay, but another important benefit that I would say so is, many of us are, although we are working from home, we have the flexibility of working from home, but do we really work from home? I don't know. Some of us prefer to actually work in the cafe. In fact, some hotels are actually offering this package known as the work from hotel package. Okay, work from hotel package. So you can actually book a couple of hours in the hotel to actually serve as office, for you to work in. Okay, so what does this have to do with the work from home insurance? Okay, it doesn't. Okay, so I stop you there first. I know you're thinking it doesn't cover your hotel booking. Okay, it doesn't cover your hotel booking. Nah. Neither does it pay for the coffee that you have at the cafe. Okay, okay. So what does this work from home insurance cover then for this for people who actually travel to the cafe or travel to the hotel to work? Okay, it actually cover the accidental portion. So should the insured actually suffer an accident during commuting to the site, then same thing, the insurance will pay a cash benefit to the insured. Okay, so now if you ask me, will I take up this insurance? My answer is a hard no. Okay, I will not take up this insurance. Why? Because I'm more productive in the office and I want to go back to the office to work. And I want to draw that line very clearly. Where is my work life? Where is my personal life? Okay, I want to have this line. I don't know how. I know some of you are able to integrate your work life together. Okay, I can't. So I need to have that line drawn very clearly. That's why I really want to go back to office to work. So if you ask me, will I buy this work from home insurance? Nah, I won't. Okay, but for those of you who actually like this new norm of working, the work from home type of working, would you buy this work from home insurance? Let me know by commenting below, so that we can, just see how many of you actually prefer to buy it. Alright, now for the second weirdest insurance that I find in Singapore. Okay, so this second weirdest insurance is not only weird, okay, in fact, I would say it's very innovative, very creative, and of course, very practical. It's a very practical insurance. But before I go on, okay, let me just ask you guys a question. Okay, for those of you who are in the Asian market like me, okay, how many of you actually take Grab, okay, the ride service? Okay, then for those of you who are in the Western market, how many of you actually take Uber? I believe many of you do, right? Many of you do, okay? Okay, many of you do. So, if you guys took this type of ride services, then you guys are the expert here, okay? So let me ask you guys a question. So, if it rains, what will happen to the prices that you are paying for these ride services? It will surge, right? In fact, in Singapore, right, if those rainy days or thunderstorm days, the prices can go as high as about 60%. Can go as high as 60 to 70%. Yeah, so it's really ridiculous. So what this insurance does, this weird insurance does, is that it actually protects you against price surge. Okay, you heard me right? It actually protects you against price surge for all these ride services. Okay, but the weirdest thing is, okay, the insurance itself is not called a price surge insurance. Okay, it's not called a price surge insurance. Okay, it is actually called a rain insurance, and it has a very unique, very nice product name. Okay, it's actually called Droplet. Yeah, Droplet. So what is actually Droplet? Okay, Droplet is rain insurance. Okay, basically as the name says, it's a rain insurance. So the underwriter here actually predicts the weather forecast for the next how many days. Okay, so this insurance is actually a very short-term insurance. Okay, you can actually buy a 2 days insurance all the way up to 15 days. So in this discussion, right, let's take the 15 days as an example. Okay, so what happened here is the underwriters of this insurance product, they will actually predict the weather forecast for 15 days. Okay, they will predict the 15 days weather to see whether what are the chances of having rainy days, and then then they will determine the premium accordingly. So if you are a ride service customer, okay, if you're a ride service customer, so what will you do is you will purchase this insurance. Then if within the coverage period, right, you happens to in the very bad way, okay, very unlucky way, you happen to hit a rainy day, and then you have to take a ride service, okay, let's say a Grab or Uber, and then don't worry, just pay for the ride first, book the ride, pay for the ride. Okay, then after that, just submit your e-receipt to the insurance company, and then the insurance company, after verification, they will actually reimburse you back 60%. That's a lot of money. They actually reimburse you back 60%. Okay, and basically it is okay. What really interests me, or what really surprised me, right? It's not the reimbursement of 60% or things like that, but it's actually the ability for the underwriter, right, to actually predict the weather. That's what makes this insurance so weird. I mean, even professional weather forecaster, they can't even forecast too far ahead, and yet this group of insurance underwriters, right, they can actually forecast the weather, they predict the weather 15 days, up to 15 days in advance. Okay, that's so amazing, right? Okay, so now if you ask me, will I buy this insurance? Well, I would say yes. Because only for the fact that it's a very interesting product. And I mean, I'm not a frequent ride service customer, but I do take it if I need to. Okay, so especially if it's during the monsoon season, right? If it's during the monsoon season, I will definitely buy this insurance, because that's where you never know when it will rain. And in fact, during the December and January period, okay, it actually rains for like a couple of days consecutive. So if you bought this insurance, like, wow, how you say 60%, you keep reimbursing. Okay, your ride is basically a normal price ride. Okay, you see. So of course, the premium will then be shared out against among all the policy holder, So I think there's a limit lah. You cannot be paying like $100 just for 15 days coverage. So definitely there's a limit to how much how high they can price it, right? So to me, I would say yeah, I would definitely buy it. Okay, but I want to know, what about you guys? What about you guys? Would you guys actually consider this form of what you call it, surge protection insurance? Okay, surge price protection insurance. Would you guys actually buy it? Let me know in the comment below. I really want to hear from you guys to see whether is it something that you will buy, especially if you are the right service customer. Okay, now for the third insurance, the third weirdest insurance that I've seen in Singapore. Okay, and it is none other than cyber insurance. Dang. What's so weird about this, right? What's so weird about cyber insurance? Okay, so this cyber insurance is not your typical cyber insurance, because most typical cyber insurance in today's market actually service the enterprises. Okay, they're actually for businesses to actually purchase to safeguard them against cyber attacks. Okay, but this is not for enterprises. Rather, this cyber insurance that I'm going to talk about is actually for people like you and me, for the consumers. Okay, so what's so special then, you will ask? Well, think of it this way. This cyber insurance actually protects the insured, okay, people like you and me, against things like cyber fraud, cyber extortion, okay, restoration, and then identity theft. Okay, but having said this four, right, it doesn't really protect. That means this insurance is not a shield, it's not a shield like, I can block you from all this attack. No, it's not antivirus, neither is it a firewall. Okay, it's just an insurance plan. Okay, so what this insurance actually does is, when you say it protects, right, it protects in the way that should you or me fall victim to any of these four scenario, okay, the insurance will then pay out a cash benefit. Okay, of course there's a limit to how much they can pay, because to be very frank, the premium is actually quite low. Yeah, the premium is actually quite low. So and it's an annualized premium. So the annual cap, okay, is quite reasonable, I would say. So it's quite reasonable. Okay, so what is cyber fraud then? You will ask. Okay, how would your situation that you will get cyber fraud? Of course, some of you may not. Okay, like for example, for my case, I think cyber fraud will not apply. I won't say will not. I would say less apply to me, because I don't really use a lot of online shopping. Okay, I don't really do a lot of shopping. But if you are one of those that actually do a lot of online shopping, then there's you slightly higher chance. You know why? Because your device is actually exposed to all these hackers and things like that. So people could have just installed a malware onto your device, and then as you are doing the transaction online, and then they got all your information, your credit card information, and that's where the cyber fraud came in. So what this insurance does is actually help you to claim back some of the losses that you have suffered. All right. Then what about cyber extortion? Okay, this is important. Cyber extortion actually happens to a lot of people, especially if you are not careful. Okay, so cyber extortion actually happens in a situation whereby you have a ransomware on the device, and in order for you to gain back access to your device, you actually have to pay a ransom. Okay, so what this insurance does is, all you need to do, right, should you unfortunately fall victim to this ransomware, all you need to do is to make a police report first, pay the ransom, and then the insurance company will then reimburse you back up to the cap limit, of course, for the ransom. Okay, then what about data restoration? So sometimes you've got viruses and things like that, and then sad to say, things get corrupted, and then you need to restore back your data and things like that. Yeah, so the insurance will actually pay for the cost to do so. Then for identity theft, it's a situation whereby someone actually take your identity and then do some fishy stuff lah. So in order for you to restore back your identity, okay, this insurance doesn't pay for the cost of restoring back your identity in those records. Okay, what it does is the wage. Okay, assuming you're a working adult, then should you need to spend time to actually go to the various authorities to recover your identity in the records, okay, what this insurance does is it actually compensate you back your wages. All right, so basically this insurance, I would say, it's weird in a way that we don't really use it. Okay, a lot of people like us, we don't really think about it, but yet it is so real. It's so real. It's something that we are all exposed to. It's all exposed to. It's just to the degree of how much you're exposed to all these threats, you know. But having said that, is it the insurance that I will buy? For me, I would say not so. I don't really. I mean, I have antivirus, you know, I have firewall access and things like that, you know, and I use my device in a very well-kept manner, I would say well-kept, okay, very disciplined way. Okay, though sometimes, you know, sometimes I might just misclick and then click on a link or something like that. You know, it does happen, but I don't think it's to that severity that wow, you know. I don't think so. So for me, I will not buy this type of insurance. Okay, but I'm not too sure. What about you guys? Would you consider buying this cyber insurance to protect yourself against should you actually fall victim into any of the 4 categories? Would you? Let me know by commenting below. Okay, let me know. I really want to know exactly, you know, who are those who will be interested in this type of cyber insurance, because interesting to know. Yeah, you know, I'm not a very tech guy, but I really just want to know whether is this insurance something that people will see a need for, or it's just like you know, a white elephant, good to see, but not so nice to own. Alright, let me know in the comment below. Alright, that's it for this video. So if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Okay, big thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button. Okay, hit the thumbs up button. Okay, and if you're new, please remember to click the subscribe button. Okay, share, and also hit the bell button. Okay, hit the bell button so that you'll be notified of any new videos that I'll be doing. So till my next video, this is Kriscell, signing off.